Yo, this girl's gotta be fine as all hell if you're making a whole damn album about her. I mean, shit, nigga, like what she look like. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad Woolly, and you are here again for another edition of Woolly Reviews Hip Hop Data. We got an album review today. We're gonna be talking about the brand new fucking album that just dropped from a nigga who been doing shit for a long damn time on an independent tip. Now he's major, but he still runs the goddamn show. This nigga's back. He dropped some new shit. Apparently he's in love, like a lot of fucking love, to make a whole goddamn album. So we're gonna talk about the shit, talking about the new album from Mac Miller entitled The Divine Feminine. Now, for those who don't know, Mac Miller has been around for quite some time. He came up around the late 2000s with a series of dope mixtapes and projects. He built a cult fan base, and now this nigga's pretty much like got his own fucking like empire, pretty much, and he's doing his goddamn thing. And this album is a follow-up to his 2015 album, Good AM, which I thought was good. I didn't get a chance to review it, but I think the production there was really dope. And then, there was some tracks that I liked, some I didn't so much. But now he's back again with a new album, a new concept. So now let's see if Mac Miller, The Divine Feminine, is a dope ass album, or if it's just some sappy love shit that we didn't need to hear. We don't need to know about your personal life, Mac. We know you fucking somebody a lot all the time, but we don't need to hear a whole damn album about the shit, or do we? I don't fucking know. Let's talk about the shit. Now, when I first popped in the album and listened to the production on here, I quickly realized that Mac Miller has kept his momentum with his great choice of beat selection. I gotta say, when it comes to a Mac Miller album or project, he got a good ear for beats. He's a producer himself, so that makes sense. But he always has a lot of great quality and elements to the beats that he chooses for his albums, and this is no different. Like I said, there's a lot of live instrumentation on here. There's a lot of dope concepts. There's a lot of dope build-ups and breakdowns, beat switch-ups, and there's just a lot of character and life and emotion in these beats. And with the fact that this concept was pretty much a love concept, Mac talking about the girl who he's in love with, the girl that he just wants to be with all his goddamn life and smash all day and hang out with and spend money on and do all the crazy shit that he likes to do with her. This production just fits that tone and theme and Mac Miller very well. And I got the producers right here, y'all. Like he got a few motherfuckers on here. Hold on, I thought I was fucking shut the fuck up. Don't get mad at me. I'm ready, nigga. So he's got Grant, Pomo. I almost said porno. I'm like, what? Does it porno, nigga? No, it's Pomo. Frank Dukes, ID Labs, JMSN, Garcia Bros, DJ Dahi, all right, Vinyls, okay, Dame Funk, all right, Dame Funk, Mr. Neek, Edan, Music Man Ty, and Tay Beast. Okay, so I mean, like, some of them names I recognize, some I don't know who the fuck they are, especially that nigga Pomo, Porno, Grant, and some nigga named Grant, okay. But they come in here and they all bring some really great production on here. There's a lot of smooth, jazzy melodies on here that's really, really complements Mac's style, and also a lot of cool hip-hop elements. But this album doesn't feel too much like a hip-hop album. It smells like a smoothed over, real smooth groove hip-hop album with a lot of soul and a little bit of a pop element put in there as well. But he's just got a lot of things about this album on the production side that I really do like. And there are some productions on here that I really don't care for, but there are some that I really, really like and just enjoyed, and it just makes a really good sound and ambiance for Mac Miller to do his thing. So good job again on the production, Mac Miller. You always got a good ear for beats, and this one was no different. Now let's see what you done fucking did on these fucking tracks, because like, nigga, you rapping and you singing now? Like, legitimately you trying to sing? So let's see what you done did, because I don't know about this. I mean, you in love a little too much, apparently, nigga. Niggas don't be singing when they don't. Let's talk about the shit. So when it comes to Mac Miller as a lyricist, I always thought he was pretty dope. He's got good flow, decent bars. I really didn't have too much bad to say about what he did. I mean, some subject matter here and there I didn't care too much for, but overall, he's a solid MC and artist. And on here, he's giving you the bars that he usually does, but he's sticking to that same tone and method of love. He's pretty much talking about the girl he's in love with, the experiences that he goes through with her, what he wants to go through with her, how he feels. He's pretty much just sticking into that pocket and that zone through this entire album, which, with this being that concept album, it fits very well. But also, Mac Miller is trying his hand in singing and like legitimately trying to sing, and like, I mean, he can't sing, but you know those people who can't sing but they still sound decent on the track? That's Mac Miller. Like, he can't sing for shit. He really can't, but like, he tries hard and it sells, and but he invokes that emotion that you know is genuine and real. So you kind of can appreciate his ability to not sing because he still sounds decent while not being able to really fucking sing. I don't know what the fuck I just said. And as far as the features, he's got pretty much a bunch of singing niggas up on here. He's trying to stick with that singing thing. I don't think there's any other role. There's like a rapper here, but not real. Nobody on here is motherfucking rapping pretty much. But let's see, he got that nigga Bilal. I told you, that nigga Bilal was on everything, everywhere. You can't stop Bilal. No one can stop Bilal. And then you got Anderson .Paak, okay, another singing nigga. Then Ty Dolla $ign, another singing nigga. And then Namza Namza, okay, the Namza's on there too, okay, the singing nigga. CeeLo Green, definite singing nigga. Ariana Grande, not a nigga, but she is a singer, and I think they fucking, so they had to be on the song together, you know what it is. And Kendrick Lamar, not a singing nigga, but a nigga who be singing, but he also be rapping, but on here he's a singing nigga. But all these features come on here and do the singing thing, and they all pretty much do well. They all compliment the song very well. There's no feature on here that I really did not enjoy or did not like. Actually, I was surprised with the features that I really did like over the other ones, because some of them I really didn't care too much for overall. But I think they all came through and they really complimented the song, like I said, and Mac Miller had a good choice of putting the right people on the right fucking song. Now, you know I gotta give you my top 5 tracks, y'all. Like I said, there's only 10 songs on this motherfucker, but I did find 5 that I really did enjoy. So they are, hold on right here, Congratulations, Dang, Shit, hold on, Cinderella, all right, We, and God is Fair, Sex and Nasty. All right, so let's go back to the top. Hold on right now. So Congratulations, that's the first song on the album. And this is pretty much just Mac Miller saying like, congratulations, like to the girl who he's in love with, congratulations. Like, this is like, I want to thank you for being so dope. And let me tell you how dope you are and how much I'm in love with you. And it's pretty much just sets off the whole divine feminine theme, pretty much just saying, yo, I like this girl a lot. I love her. I want to do all this shit with her. She's the one. Fuck all these other heifers. They ain't nobody to me no more. I want her and only her, goddammit. I don't know if he talking about Ariana Grande. I don't know if it's somebody before her, but whoever it is, they was getting the smash down or they getting the smash down now. Easy all day, every goddamn day. And I like the production on here. It's got a real nice, smooth piano vibe to it. It builds really well. Mac comes in with some decent flows. And I just really like this song as far as the set off of the concept. And it really just pulls you into the theme and feel of this album. So it's a dope track. Great way to set off the album. I really enjoyed it. So definitely check that shit out. I mean, you have to, because once you play, that's the first thing that goddamn plays. But it's a dope fucking track. Next song is Dang, and I like this song. It's actually the first single. I think it features Anderson .Paak, who I really am hit and miss with lately, but I like him on this goddamn song. He really has a dope hook on here. I like the way he sings on here, and I like the vibe of this beat. It's upbeat, very nice and bouncy, but it's got a nice soulful, smooth vibe to it. And Mac Miller and Anderson .Paak are pretty much talking about, yo, like, we gotta do what we gotta do so we don't lose this girl, because she is fine as hell, and she puts up with our bullshit, and we can't lose her because ain't nothing out here in this world. All these other heifers, all these other hoes ain't nothing. They ain't shit, and I'm tired of it. I gotta stick with my real girl, so I can't lose you. So I fucked up. I'm sorry. But they just pretty much saying, give them another chance. I mean, they Anderson .Paak and Mac Miller, they hot in the streets right now. I mean, you really can't do any better than what you're doing right now. So just don't fucking go nowhere, because shit, where you gonna go, goddammit. But it's a dope ass fucking song. Definitely check it out. A definite standout. Probably my favorite song on the entire project. The reason why they made it the single, because it's just a dope ass song all around. They got good chemistry, Anderson .Paak and Mac Miller. Hope they do some more stuff in the future, because I like that teaming. And yo, I mean, shit, it's just a dope fucking track. So definitely check out the shit if you have not already. Definitely listen to that one. Next song is Cinderella, and I really like this song. This is a hefty song. It's a long ass motherfucker, and this features Ty Dolla $ign. And I was surprised that I liked this song, especially Ty Dolla $ign on here. I like his singing. I like his vibe on here. The beat on here is really cool, and it's pretty much just Mac Miller talking about his Cinderella. I mean, this is pretty much when it gets to the point where, okay, Mac Miller's pretty much just saying, yo, you my Cinderella, you the one I want, and he's pretty much just like telling you how much that he wants you, and it's a dope fucking track. It's pretty much keeping with that basic theme of the whole album. It's where pretty much at the point of this album, you pretty much know what you're gonna get from this album, but he's just doing it in different ways and different facets, and it's the production and the feature that comes in and just the vibe of the song that really separates the theme and the subject matter of each of these songs, because they're pretty much the same overall. But it's a dope standout song on the production side, as well as Ty Dolla $ign's. I was just impressed with what he did on there, because I'm not a huge Ty Dolla $ign fan. So what he did on there, I really enjoyed. Something different compared to what he usually does. So I think that's something cool about Mac Miller. He usually brings these artists and they usually do something different than what they usually do. So I mean, I think Mac Miller just brings out a different element to these artists, which is really cool. And he did that with Ty Dolla $ign. So it's a real standout track. Definitely check that out. It's a long motherfucker. I think it's like 8 minutes long or some shit. It's long shit. I don't know, but it's not short. So check it out, but prepare to be listening for a good while. The next song is We, and this features CeeLo Green, and this is sort of similar to the other songs. It's just talking about him and his girl. Like, it's about we. It's the pronoun. It's we, and pretty much just what they are about. And I like it. It's a real smooth track. It's got a real wow. I think it's like a guitar, but it's got this real funky like guitar sample to it, which is really dope. And CeeLo comes in with a smooth hook, and also just comes in with his little charm too. So it's just another song continuing the same theme, but it's just the way that the vibe and the song plays out. I just really enjoyed how it sounded and how it played out. So it's another standout, based off the feature and the production, but Mac is also doing this thing on the flow tip, and I mean, he just really knows how to just lock in this concept so well at this point of the album. And the last song is God is Fair, Sexy Nasty, and this is the closer closing track of the album. It features Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar is not rapping on here. He is doing the singing thing, and actually he brings out something different. Mac Miller brought out something different with Kendrick, and it actually kind of worked out well. I like the vibe of this one. It's pretty much just him closing out the whole theme and saying, like, yo, God is fair, and then but at the same time it's sexy and nasty. Like pretty much he's saying like, yo, I've got everything I want from this girl. I found the one. This is the one that I like really love and care about. But I also want to get sexy and nasty with you at the same time. I mean, Mac, okay. I mean, I get it. You want to. I mean, you said it throughout the whole damn album. We know you smashing. That's good. Appreciate you letting us know that. Good job for you to get to smash down all day, every day. But the beat on here is really cool. It has a lot of build-ups and breakdowns and switch-ups to it, which is really nice. And I also like the ending of this track because it kind of just ends out with this little excerpt where this lady's pretty much talking about how she fell in love with her husband. And it's pretty much just kind of closes out that whole theme with a more realistic approach rather than from Mac Miller, but just somebody who also feels that same way. And you can it sort of like shows that this is a universal thing. Like the divine feminine or that divine love that you have for somebody is universal. Everybody falls in love with somebody, and you know, they get these feelings and these emotions, and pretty much what Mac Miller is saying, everybody can relate to. So it's a dope closing track, a dope theme to it, and I think it's just a dope way to round out the whole concept of the album in general. And I mean, you get Kendrick on the song, you can't go wrong, right? I mean, this nigga just does not miss. So definitely check that shit out. It is a definite standout and a great way to close out the album. And as far as the album in general, I really did enjoy it overall. I mean, it wasn't spectacular or something that I'm gonna be like, yo, this is the greatest album, but I think for what it was, it's really cool. The production on here is really good. I was really impressed with that. I like the features on here. And even though Mac Miller isn't really doing anything too crazy lyrically or even with his singing, it just fits for what it is, but it's something that, like I said, is spectacular, but I get what he's doing. And the concept that he pulls off very well. So I think it's just what it is as a novelty album, as a novelty concept album. It works for what it is. It's not gonna go down probably as one of Mac Miller's best albums, but it is an enjoyable listen on a lot of aspects. So my final verdict, I'm not saying that Mac Miller, The Divine Feminine, is an overall very solid, well put together concept album that has a couple flaws here and there, but overall is a good listen. All I'm saying is that the production on here is really nice. Features are really good. Mac Miller himself does a decent job keeping in that concept, even though lyrically and singing wise it's not the best. And it's not the greatest album I've heard of all time, but for what it is, like I said, I did enjoy it. And there were some songs in here that really did stand out for me on a lot of levels. So all I gotta say is that for me, Mac Miller, The Divine Feminine is not Granddad approved, but I will give it a very highly Granddad recommended. So go check it out. If you're a Mac Miller fan, I think you'll enjoy this album. And if you're not a fan of Mac Miller, check this album out because it got some real nice vibes. If you like that real soulful, laid-back, bouncy hip-hop style, it's got a lot of that in here. It's got some really good features on here. And I just think Mac Miller pulled together a really nice, decent, conceptual album talking about the love that he has. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world, like I said, but hey, you'll get something out of it. At least I did. I get a couple spins out of a couple tracks here, especially that Dang track. That's my shit. I love that song right now. That's a hot song right now. And also other couple tracks on there. But I got nothing more to say. Mac Miller, The Divine Feminine, is very highly Granddad recommended. So go check out the shit right now. Flip it. Alright, y'all, that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. Tell me what you think of Mac Miller, The Divine Feminine, if you've heard it. If you haven't heard it, like I said, it's a very decent concept album for what it is. Good production on here, good features. Everything on here kind of clicks and works well with the concept. Not the greatest album you're going to hear, but for what it is, you'll enjoy the shit. At least I goddamn did. So check it out. If you're a Mac Miller fan, you're going to eat this shit up. And if you're not, you're still going to find something in here that you enjoy because there's a lot of elements and layers to this shit that are dope. Previous videos on the side as well as my latest single. Check that out. Show us some love. And as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram. Links in the description below. And subscribe. Button on the screen. Button below. Woolly Reviews twice a week. As well as CDK studies. Check that shit out. And the gaming channel. And if you're into anything and you need your shit spotlighted, info below. And I know the uploads have been a little weird, y'all, lately. Like, I ain't been dropping, like, on the regular schedule. That's because I'm working on a lot of cool new shit. A lot of dope shit on the horizon. So things been kind of jacked up. But we will be back to regular speed soon, but I will still be giving y'all videos. Don't worry about that shit, all right? Just letting y'all know right now, don't get crazy on me, but shit is for a good ass reason. So until next time I take my leave, Granddaughter, Mac Miller, The Divine Feminine, I was pretty fucking good, and now we know Mac is in love, and he's really in love a lot. So enough to make a whole album out of this shit. Me and nigga, you get one song with me. I don't care how much I love you, nigga. I got other shit to talk about. That's mean. Is that mean? Fuck it, I don't care. I'm mean. Shit, fuck it. I'm out of here.